Welcome to the Zip On Over Why campaign. This is for family, home, and country. Our website is www.ziponover.com and will be fully functional December 30th, 2011. We ask that you give us a few minutes of your time for our plea for your support. Save our family. Our strength in our country lies in the strength of the family and the community. We need to stop the destruction of the family and rebuild our communities. War with Iran is real and is going to happen. I do not feel I am different from most parents in saying, I did not raise my son for 18 years so he can fight a war and lose a leg or life at the age of 20. All for the purpose of destroying the oil infrastructure so Halliburton can rebuild it and place Iran into the debt controlled by the IMF. Save our home. Things are going to get worse money-wise, food price-wise, oil price-wise, and rights-wise. Not everyone will lose their house, but everyone will lose money for better lifestyle and retirement. This will also help build the army to fight the war already planned against countries such as Iran. Save our country, our Bill of Rights. Your rights, these are not privileges that require a license, a permit, or registration. In red indicates daily violations by the U.S. government on its citizens across the nation. All of them are being violated. Please pause a second. These are our friends, these are our family, these are our neighbors. This is our community. We are being treated like criminals. We are being robbed, made homeless, being maimed and killed, all for somebody else's agenda. Our plan with the Right to Say project is to gather input, research media, monitor news, special projects, monitor communities, trend analysis and research questions, then compute all this information and drink lots of coffee and output it to you in the form of videos, website, and books. Our commentaries to include news, videos, articles, findings, trends, concerns, right violations, family violations, money, news, solutions, and answers to help make it through these times. Also, we will have a web book of a compilation of all our information, and once a year release that as a hard copy. War with Iran will probably happen within the next couple of years. Mainstream media is warmongering toward Iran with continuous propaganda. Look at the ones you love. Is the IMF agenda worth putting them in a box 6 feet under for? We can say no, but only as a country. The housing situation is going to get worse. Many of the government programs to help the housing market are either failing or being terminated shortly, probably right after the elections. And that will cause more foreclosures and short sales. Also, other things to consider is the unemployment rate and also the cost of living, such as gas and food. Also, with the housing situation, it comes the Ben Bernanke promising to increase the interest rates, and what it means every percent that is increased, there'll be about a 5 to 8% devaluation of the house. So, seller will expect probably in the next 2 years, probably a 10 to 30% decrease in the value of the house. As our rights disappear in America, you'll see our police force slowly dwindle into a soldier force, which is more loyal to the orders of superiors versus laws. By the end of 2013, the average for most households will be $300 to $800 more a month to pay the normal bills. So what are we saying? The USA will see a greater depression over the next 5 years. The USA will be part of a large-scale war with over 20 million worldwide dead by 2025. The USA will not end or collapse. It will just be different by 2030. Understand Agenda 21 of the United Nations, land acquisition across the world, sustainable development, global warming hoax, Walden's project. Florida alone spends $300 million a year in land acquisition under Florida Forever and $1.4 billion a year to maintain it. We will either stop our oppressors or they will oppress us.
In fact, all I did was get in a big fight with a lady about global warming. She thought it was here, and I said, sorry. The globe may be warming, but it's not our fault.
Right.
So, what are we saying? Do not put it on your credit card. If you have a balance other than zero on your credit card, it means you have money problems. Pay off your loans and credit cards, especially if they do not have a fixed interest rate. and as quickly as you can. As we say, the interest rates are planning on going up in 2013. Have a good pantry and plan for disasters. Some suggest from a 1 month to 6 months of pantry for disaster or to supplement for inflation or affording to live. We will cover this more on our website. It is not about political party. Vote for those that seem to lack desire for warmongering in the Middle East. Make your lifestyle use less energy. Reduce wastage of electricity and water and get on a solar grid if you can afford it. Use gold as a security of money, not an investment. Do not buy gold as a get-rich-quick scheme. Use gold as a security of money. If you have credit card bills or other debt, we suggest paying that off first. Learn something of value every day. Do not become too trivial. Challenge yourself. Having a job is of most importance. In these times, if you have a job, keep it. Our purpose is to provide free information to help in coming rough times. We want to strengthen the family, prevent loss of family due to foolish wars, help people prepare for having less money, help people keep their houses, provide awareness of concerns of money and family matters, awareness of rights violations, and point out the lies of the mainstream media. It is okay for media to lie to us, so they do it all the time. One project example is helping people with money matters, providing spreadsheets and web-based tools to help them understand how their money flows and to help them maybe put more of their lifestyle and expenses money into debt for a period of time to eventually lower the debt and give them more money to actually have a better lifestyle and invest in savings, emergency, purchase, and retirement. We will be doing other projects to help find answers and solutions concerning things like fluoride, solar power, disaster supplies, and water. So what do we need to get this project started? We need to afford a personal editor anchor and a news studio, an investigative reporter, a website that can handle SSL or secure transactions. We also need to pay for advertising to make it known to everybody that we exist, equipment to give us a more professional look, and a business setup and initial survival for a few months, and lots of coffee to make this happen. This is the operation simplified. We plan to go from 1 to 2 people and expand to 10 to 12 and full-time employees. Also to contract reporters from all the cities across the United States to help us monitor family, rights, money, country matters. The end result being that we put out budget tools, checklists, and things of that to help people make it through these times in the form of videos on the website and the web book. You can pause to take a better look at this layout. To say thank you to those that sponsor us, for personal level, we'll have a subscription to the website, ability to be added to a sponsor list, advanced budgeting tools, t-shirt, hard copy of the book that we'll release once a year. For business perks, for those that sponsor us, we'll have website advertising and video advertising along with premium advertising where everywhere we advertise will also include a sponsorship note to that business. I do not know if I made a compelling enough case to understand that this is really important, and what we want to do is very important. These are our family, friends, our community, people we know, people who have rights like us that if they get violated, then they come back upon us eventually, and eventually when we get violated, we say, well, how did it come to this? Well, we stop it now. Help us become a resource of valuable information, to help us keep our kids from dying in Iran and other planned wars, to help us keep our homes and earned retirement investments, to help us keep our rights provided by the Bill of Rights, to help us rebuild our families, communities, and the United States. We want to thank you for giving us this time, and please help us by sponsoring us at Indiegogo.com. Thank you.